I want to make a video talking about what I would tell my 16-year-old self. Now, I don't want to make this video in a way where it's like, oh, if I could travel back in time, I'm going to buy this and buy that and, invest into crypto before the bull run and stuff like that. I'm not going to talk about that, okay? I want to talk about something deeper. Like, to be honest, I don't know if I would change anything. I probably wouldn't change a thing because everything that has led up to now has been part of my journey. And I'm absolutely grateful for everything that happened in my life so far, right? So I'm 20 years old right now. And what I would tell my 16-year-old self is two things. First is stop wasting time. And the second one is go through more pain. So if you don't already know me, my name is Jordan. And like I said, I'm 20 years old. When I was 13 years old, my mother passed away from meningitis. When I was 17, my dad died from cancer. And my dog also died like a month before she got hit by a car. And from the ages of 14 to 17, I was alone, living alone in Thailand because my dad was working overseas after my mom died. And then travel restrictions happened during COVID, right? So I couldn't see my dad for a long time. And when I did see him again, he had that cancer and he was basically on the verge of death. So my life has been very traumatic, and there's a lot more that I can talk about that has happened. But the main thing is my family dying. So yeah, that was a lot of pain, as you can imagine. But what I would tell my 16-year-old self is, let's talk about the first thing. So the first thing that I would tell my 16-year-old self is to stop wasting time. So when I was 16, I used to play a lot of video games, like a lot. And I used to sometimes drink and sometimes smoke weed and stuff like that. So I wasted a lot of time with video games, especially. Like I used to wake up and grind video games. Like just wake up, immediately get to the game, play until like I slept. Basically, that was my life for like basically the entirety of COVID. Just video games every single day. And then, yeah, I wasted a lot of time. And imagine, looking back at it now, imagine I could put the same amount of time and effort into something productive, like going to the gym, making more connections, learning about money, how to make more money, starting a business, blah, blah. I'd be in a complete different situation right now, right? I'd be somewhere else completely. I'd know so much more. I'd fail more, but then I would learn more from the failures, blah, blah. So yeah, I wouldn't have wasted so much time looking back at it now. And then the second thing is to go through more pain. Go through more pain. Why? Because when you go through pain, especially if you're a man, right? When you go through pain, it shapes you. You can either be a bitch and cry about things, or you can rise, face the challenges and rise. Those are the choices that you are given when you have pain. And if you want to be a good man, you go through that pain because it changes you. It changes you in a way where like you're kinder, you can deal with stress more, you can deal with any problems. I actually think to be a good person, to be a good man, you need that trauma in your life. You need that trauma because it shapes you, right? Every person who has achieved greatness has had a traumatic life. I don't know, let's say Andrew Tate, he's had a traumatic life. Well, not really traumatic, but he's been through a lot of pain, right? Every single person who is great has been through a lot of pain. Cristiano Ronaldo has been through a lot of pain. Michael Jordan has been through a lot of pain. Think of anyone around you who has achieved greatness. They have been through a lot of pain. So if you want to be a great person, you need to go through a lot of pain because it changes you. You're kinder to people because you don't want them to feel the same pain. And you just become great if you choose to rise against the pain, of course. Pain is a great lesson and a great motivator to help you reach your goals, because when you're in a lot of pain, there's this fire inside of you. There's this motivation, this endless motivation inside of you to achieve the things that you want to achieve, to be great in life. With me, for example, when I was, when both my parents died, I had so much fire inside of me to make my parents proud. So every day I would use all my energy to freaking go to the gym, just destroy the gym, to learn about money, to just improve myself every single day. That's basically what I did the entire time I was in Canada, because that's when my dad died, right? I was in Canada when my dad died. So my entire time in Canada was just focusing on improving myself daily, like every single day, just improve myself. So yeah, that's when I basically like stopped smoking weed and stopped drinking and stuff. So go through pain. I don't know what you're facing right now. I don't know if you're procrastinating. I don't know if you're going through a lot of pain. I don't know what you're going through, right? But if you are going through a lot of pain, just keep going. Like, keep going through pain. Find more things to do that are painful. Find things to do that are scary to you. Like, and if you're scared of doing something, just do it. Just do it anyways. It's gonna callous your mind. That's where the bravery is. If you're scared of doing something and you do it anyways, that's you being brave. Because how is it brave to do something scary when you don't even think it's scary? Like, other people might think it's something scary, but if you don't think it's scary and you do it anyways, where's the bravery? You don't need to be brave for that shit. You're only brave when you do something and you're scared of doing it. So if you find something scary or something that's hard, my recommendation to you would just be to do it, because it's gonna help you build resilience. And if you're procrastinating right now, you're wasting time scrolling on your phone, you're being distracted with girls, with this and that, and I want to drink and I want to smoke weed, whatever. If you're being distracted, stop fucking wasting time. Being distracted is horrible. I know this because I was always that guy who had big goals and big dreams, right? But I was always procrastinating and like being distracted. So I know what it is. I know what it's like. It doesn't make sense to have big dreams, big aspirations, but you're being distracted. You're smoking weed, you're drinking alcohol, all this nonsense, right? You got to stop. It's destroying your life and you're getting further away from your goal. So my recommendation would just be to just quit. Like, whatever is distracting you, just stop. So those are the two things that I would tell my 16-year-old self, which is stop wasting time and go through more pain. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe, because I'll be posting every single day. And I also actually do teach people how to build mental resilience, build better mindset, create better habits, and just overall improve your life and unlock your full potential, right? So if you're interested in that and you want to learn from me, just make sure to go ahead and click the first link in the description. That's going to take you to my school page. And I hope to see you there. And as always, I'm rooting for you, I believe in you, and I love you. Mwah.